Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23, episode number 21, headed into the 2029 postseason here in year number 7 with the Pirates. If you're watching after we've already gone live, as always, you can jump ahead to the 5-minute mark up in the top left corner. But if you are watching with us live, we'll just wait until we get that point while I do the thumbnail, description, tags, and all that good stuff. That takes the first few minutes of the stream. It's going to be an exciting one. We got to make it a deep run, or else it could be the end. That's why this episode is titled The Finale ? Because even if we do well, it may be the end for us here in Pittsburgh if we cannot get at least a deep run after all of the great teams but little postseason success over the years. So Slim, Landon, welcome aboard. We'll get a few more people in here, welcome them on, and we will get started in just about 4 minutes from now. It was an okay season. Yeah, I think it was an okay season for the Pirates. We went 88-74, which was an improvement on last year. We won the NL Central after not winning it last year, so those are improvements. But yeah, we could be the best team or the worst team in the regular season. If there is no postseason success, this could be it for us. So I look forward to what will hopefully be a deep run in this postseason. In the real world, yeah, Baltimore looks good. They look good. What a story for the Orioles over the last couple of years. They could do it. But there's some other very strong teams as well. The Jays, I wasn't surprised about them at all. MLB The Show 23. Landon's going for the Rangers, of course, right? Stars, Rangers, of course. Love a good underdog story. Yeah, I can agree with you there, for sure. It's human nature. We all love a good underdog story. Yeah, it's good. Big day here today on the channel as we had the Penguins finale, which ended in the 2029... Well, actually, last week we streamed the 2029 postseason with the Penguins. Now we're streaming the 2029 postseason with the Pirates. So big moments here in Pittsburgh sports. Let's see. We'll tweet it out. We are live with what may be the finale of our series. Orioles, D-backs. Yeah, D-backs were the one surprising team to come out of the wild card, I think, or at least the most surprising one. MLB The Show series with the Pirates. We head into the 2029 postseason. The wildly successful Penguins finale. Yeah, it was a ridiculous finale. Adding all our other seasons, we had a huge regular season. Maybe this record is exactly what we need to win. Maybe I could see that. Not last season, but the 2 seasons before that, years 4 and 5, when we won 105 games and 111 games, we still never even won a game in the NLCS. We are yet to win an NLCS game in the series. We've made it once to the NLCS. We got swept. So we are yet to win a game beyond the NLDS. Yeah, Corbin Burns, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're just about ready. We're a minute away from getting started. Discord notification went out, all that good stuff. And we'll have a lot to play for. It was a successful regular season. Again, the bats came alive. We had a very slow start to the year. We'll recap that. It was a very, very slow start. But we made a couple of big moves. We traded more prospects than we would have wanted to. But when we're a team like we are, needing to go kind of all in with the core that we have, it made sense for us, unfortunately, in the end. Another first-round exit? We'll see, Mark. We'll see. I just realized it says Pittsburgh Penguins franchise mode. Pittsburgh Pirates. Hobbsy, welcome, buddy. I just realized it says Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh Pirates. There we go. I'm doing all right, buddy. I'm doing all right. We're hoping for better success here. in the 2029 postseason. So, ladies and gentlemen, here at the 5-minute mark, let's go ahead and get started. In the last one, we made another postseason. It's now, 6 consecutive years of making the postseason with the Pirates. We won another NL Central. We went 88-74. We had a lot of good individual awards as well, if we can go and recap some of those. The batters came alive towards the end of the year. If we look at the league leaders in some of the stats here, not the batting average so much, but in hits, we had Ian Happ. In doubles, we had Josh Rojas. In triples, home runs, we had Franmil Reyes and Ian Happ, and even Rojas, all with above 30 home runs. When we look at RBI, Ian Happ was there. Runs, Happ and Rojas. Stolen bases, Rojas was there again. So we had great success from the bats. When it came to our pitchers, we had good success from, not like the wins. The wins weren't quite there. But if we look at home runs allowed, low from Edgar Hernandez, very good. Hunter Brown and Gary DeSilva both up there for shutouts. Strikeouts, Gary DeSilva led the MLB in strikeouts. So all good things there, but it has to translate into postseason success, or else what is it really for, right? So, last episode, we made some big changes over the course of the year, moving out Pete Alonso, moving out some of our big-name prospects. We brought in Franmil Reyes, we brought in Tristan Casas, both who are cold right now, unfortunately. But Reyes finished the season batting .256 with 34 home runs, kind of doing what Big Pete did when he was at his best. Yes, Mark, yeah. And Tristan Casas, he was batting in the 330s, I think. So came back down to earth a little bit. He ended the season batting .299, but still 28 home runs from him, 506 slugging percentage. So we've enjoyed his presence. O'Neal Cruz picked it up. Brian Reynolds picked it up. Brian Hayes has been struggling. He was as high as an 88 overall. He's dropped an 82 this year. I don't know what's been up. I know his numbers haven't been great, but to drop that much in overall just because of some tough performances, that's odd. Vaughn Grissom batting .303. We might want to get him higher in the lineup for the postseason. And then Kevin Parada, our catcher, 88 overall. He has taken the mantle from, what's his name? Actually, he's injured. The backup's injured. Is it Ramirez? Is that his name? Anyways, on our bench here, so we have Tamar Johnson, who's also been hot. He's a 90 overall. He is doing crazy things out there. After batting 198 last year and being sat for most of the season, he is batting .284 through 388 at-bats, proving that we want to get him in our lineup. So I think maybe he comes in. Maybe Brian Hayes goes out. I could see the argument for Tamar Johnson coming into the lineup. Kyle Isbell is great in the outfield as well. He would be a good piece. Kyle Robinson, he would call him up from AAA. He is an 84 overall. He bat .375 in 24 at-bats in September. Alex Ramirez not doing so hot. But yeah, I could see Tamar Johnson making this lineup. Even Kenny Robinson. We also want to try to call up Ji-Man Choi, of course, to our lineup. So against right-handed pitchers, DH, Brian Hayes not as good against righties, not doing so hot. I think Tamar Johnson would have to come into the lineup, and Vaughn Grissom and he can swap spots for the defensive positions. Franmil Reyes, I'm going to move him down and Brian Reynolds back up, and I think Tamar Johnson can go actually maybe here. And then O'Neal Cruz bats fifth. Maybe we try something like this. Rojas, Happ, Reynolds, the classic 1-2-3. Casas, Cruz, Grissom, Reyes, Johnson, Parada, kind of spreading the wealth a little bit, so it's not so top heavy of a lineup here. Cruz DH. Well, then who would go shortstop? Because Franmil Reyes is an outfielder. Actually, well, Rojas could go shortstop. 64 fielding, 56 arm accuracy, 64-56 versus 56-48. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad thing. So if I swap him there, Reyes goes in the outfield. Johnson has crazy defense? Yes, he does, but I was thinking about third base. Yes, Johnson can do shortstop. Sorry, I was thinking about just third base. So, yes. Then Rojas goes second base. Perfect. So Tamar Johnson will go shortstop. That's a good suggestion, Slim. Thank you. There you go. That's what we want to see from you, buddy. Vaughn Grissom. Yeah, I guess Cruz will DH then probably at this rate. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So this will be our lineup against right-handers. Let's do the same against lefties pretty much, and then I'll make changes from there. I just want to have the same base. Rojas, Hap, Reynolds. Rojas, Hap, Reynolds. No, Johnson's a real guy. Tamar Johnson's a real player in the Pirates organization. Cassis, Cruz, Grissom. Cassis, Cruz is not there. Grissom, so Reyes will go here for a second. Reyes, Johnson, Parada. Reyes, Johnson, Parada. So, do we keep Hayes in? And then Dabrowski starting off with $1.99. Dataverse, this might be my last Pittsburgh Nation. That's true. This may be the finale for us. Dabrowski coming in hot with the first donation of the evening. Thank you very much, my friend. Keeping the lights on. Appreciate you, buddy, and all that you've done for Pittsburgh Nation. Do we want to keep Ke'Bryan Hayes in this lineup? Even though he's very good against lefties, I think we do, but we'll move him down. And we'll kind of do something like this. Yeah, that probably makes more sense for us. Let's try something like that, unless we really want O'Neal Cruz in the lineup, who actually is not as good against lefties. Yeah, let's try this. Hayes' defense is valuable to keep him in against lefties. All right, so Ke'Bryan Hayes will come in here against lefties. Okay. Now, can we go ahead and oh, sorry, was Johnson not shortstop there? Yes, he was. Okay, that's how it will always be there. Okay, very good. Now for the pitching, we made changes in the season as well for the pitching. Gary DeSilva is still our guy, 99 overall for him. Cade Cavalli, we picked him up, 87 overall. He had a solid enough season, 14 wins, just over 4 ERA and 1.3 WHIP. 15 quality starts. He never had a quality start in the last 4 years. So 15 quality starts from him this season and a pitching WAR of 2.2. Very good. Edgar Hernandez has continued to grow. He's a 91. We picked up Hunter Brown, 86 overall. Same thing. The pitching, no matter who we put, we kind of get the same type of thing. A 4 ERA and a 1.3 WHIP kind of thing. 13 quality starts, 3 complete games, 3 complete game shutouts. Yeah, look at that. And a WAR of 2.1, and then Quinn Priester is here as well. Andreas Enriquez has been another young guy for us in long relief. Brock Burke here, actually Ryan Weiss is going to move down, or even Basil Burke to get G-Man Choi to come up. Actually, hadn't I said I was going to make changes to this lineup, but maybe I just never did. The AAA guys had to come up. Did I forget about calling them back up? No, I don't think I did. It's just that we have to call up, what's his name? G-Man. So in relief pitching, I'm going to send down Basil Burke, 71 overall. I don't think we're really going to use him. If anyone, it would be Ryan Weiss. So Basil Burke will send him back down. Remove him from the playoff roster. All right, okay, add the replacement first. So G-Man Choi at 37 years of age. 52 overall, G-Go Choi. We couldn't do it for McCutcheon. We're going to try to do it for G-Man. Let's get him onto the playoff roster, of course. We're going to throw him in, and fingers crossed. Now, relief pitchers, Burke will get removed from the playoff roster. There we go. Okay, so AAA has too many guys now. AAA sends somebody down. Rosa or Padilla, even Alvarez. 3 at-bats. Whatever, Rosa can go to Double-A. Great. All right, back to the lineup. G-Man is here. Lovely. And for pitching, so in mid-relief, we have Burke, Hernandez, and Alzolay. It's true, 4 mid-relief guys. Our setup is Antonio Ramirez, and our closer is Felix Bautista. So, yeah, Brock Burke's been very good. Yeah, we picked him up via a trade as well. And yeah, the errors have killed us, so hopefully that'll be a change for us, Slim. Brock Burke's been very good, 2.53 ERA, small sample size, 21 and 1/3 innings pitched. So hopefully he can keep it up. He'll be kind of like our main relief guy, I think, in mid-relief. Alzolay with a 59 stamina will put him in long relief. And we'll keep the mid-relief as these 3 here and the setup. Ramirez, I don't know about him as the closer. 1 save, 7 blown saves, and 5.4 ERA. No. Versus Bautista and his 41 saves, that is not one of your better suggestions, Slim. So we're going to roll it like this for the pitching rotation. All right. Yes, I think we're ready to go in that regard. Anything else we want to do? I don't think so. No, I'm saying not as the closer. Okay, I thought you were... Oh, okay. Oh, I remember we want to see Ramirez play. Yes, yeah, we'll see him play. Yes. Okay, gotcha. I think we're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. So we're facing off against the St. Louis Cardinals in this first round of the wild card. We are the 3rd seed. They're the 6th seed. We won the NL. Winner of this wild card goes on to face the New York Mets. So let's check out the Cardinals very quickly here. The St. Louis Cardinals, we saw them a lot this season in the NL. They have a good batting order. Of course, I went the wrong way, right? They were one team after us. I went around the whole league. So Tommy Edman leads off. They have Brendan Donovan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 99 overall, 36 home runs, and bat 294 this season with a .522 slugging percentage, making his millions. Sheesh. Ozzie Albies, 96 overall, bat 283 this year, 114 RBI. Tyler O'Neill, 87 overall, big season from him, almost 30 home runs. Guillorme, who was big in our MLB The Show 20 series with the Mets. Luis Guillorme, look at him. Cody Bellinger at an 82. This guy, Miguel Blaise, 85. And Ivan Herrera, 81. Yeah, pretty stacked batting order, I do have to say. A couple of high 90s there. Their bench is anything too crazy. JT Realmuto there. Nolan Arenado. Yeah, just older guys. Yeah, good players, but older guys who are regressing. How much is he making? $6.4 million this year. Pitching rotation. Who are we facing here for the pitching in St. Louis? They have Michael McGreevy, who had a 4.66 ERA. Hopefully we can take advantage of their pitching maybe. Corbin Burns is 34, and his numbers weren't great either. Tink Hence, yeah. Francisco Morales, no pitcher was below 4 ERA, huh? Yeah, no pitcher was below 4 ERA. Our old friend Colby Allard is here. He spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons in Pittsburgh, so now he is going to be facing us here for the Cardinals. Thompson, AJ Minter, and their closer is Tanner Hook, who had 29 saves, 2.27 ERA. So a very good closer, solid enough bullpen, not a great starting rotation, and a decent batting order, but definitely headlined by bigger guys. So it's a good matchup. I think we have our work cut out for us. I don't think there's anything else to say, ladies and gentlemen, but let's get started. Game 1 of the wild card. Last year, we beat the Mets in the wild card, but then lost in the NLDS. So 2 years in a row, we have lost in the NLDS. We have been to the wild card 3 times in our series so far. We skipped it twice, but we've been to it 3 times. We lost in 2, lost in 3, and won in 3. So we're 1-2 through our 3 wildcard appearances so far through the last 6 years. Bullpen looks pretty good. The rest is meh pitching-wise. Yeah, that's fair. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the wildcard. Gary DeSilva, the stash, facing off against Michael McGreevy, a name that I can't seem to get here. 88-74 were the Pirates. 83-79 were the Cardinals. In the end, it all comes down to the wildcard here. So we have that ready to go at PNC Park. Gary, don't choke it, buddy. We are looking at you. He wants that max deal. We signed him for 1 more year, right? Yeah, 1 more year at $21 million, but he wants that max deal after this year. De Silva on the mound. Our batting order is ready to go. Some of the best batters in the MLB. Rojas is 34. Happ is 34. Reynolds is 34. We have Cruz is now 30. Reyes is 33. G-Man, of course, Cabrian 32. It's not an old team, but the core, especially the top guys, mid-30s now, this is the year, and this is pretty much our last chance as general manager of the team. So let's play ball. First inning, De Silva is going to face off against Edman, Donovan, and Guerrero Jr. Usually, he starts off slow and then picks it up. But if he wants to be a 99 overall, making that money, winning Cy Youngs, he has to get it done early. First pitch, fly out. Donovan walks. Guerrero Jr. strikes out. Ozzie Albies grounds out. That's the first inning. Thank you very much. Rojas walks to start it off. Very nice. Ian Happ walks as well. Great start. Runners on first and second for Brian Reynolds, who strikes out. Cassis flies out, and O'Neill Cruz, 3-run home run for O'Neill Cruz, who was one of the heroes last postseason. O'Neill Cruz steps up to the plate as DH and hits a 3-run bomb to start off this first inning. Let's go. Great start. Vaughn Grissom strikes out, and that's the inning. Okay, 3-0 after the first. O'Neill will lead off with a double here in the second inning. Guillorme hit by pitch. Cody Bellinger strikes out. Bliss, error. Who's committing these errors? Throwing error by De Silva. So De Silva Walks 2 in the first inning, and then in the second inning, hit by pitch and throwing error. Ooh, Gary buddy. Bases loaded with 1 out. Herrera strikes out, and Edman, fielder's choice, we get out of it. Thank goodness. Rojas unassisted at second base. Gotcha. Force out. Ground out, force out from Edman. All right, we're alive. Bottom of the second. Franmil Reyes, we picked up from the Giants. He's been doing well. He's a power guy. Swing, walk. That's another walk. Third walk now. Very good. Tamar Johnson, 90 overall. We got him back in the lineup. Prove us right. Swing, single. Nice. Parada now at the plate. He flies out. I know. Rojas walks. Bases loaded for Ian Happ with 1 out. He strikes out. Brian Reynolds strikes out. Bases loaded and left stranded with 2. We had 2 outs and we lost both of them. Donovan walks. Guerrero Jr. double play. We got lucky there. Ozzie Albies grounds out. Casas flies out. Cruz triples. Whoa! Grissom, bring him home. Sack fly, bring him home. Thank goodness. Every run counts. And Reyes grounds out. We'll take that run. Great job to get that triple from Cruz. O'Neill strikes out. Guillorme error. Ooh. Von Grissom fielding error. Strikeout. Well done. All right. We've only given up 1 hit technically, but we've had a lot of runners on base for the Cardinals. Will McGreevy pitch this inning? Yes, he will. Strikeout to Johnson. Parada singles. Rojas strikes out. And Happ pitching change now. Our good friend Colby Allard. Ground out against him. Top of the 5th now. We're going to keep De Silva in. Herrera has 6 strikeouts through 4 innings, but he's been giving out a lot of walks here. Herrera singles. Edman flies out. Donovan strikes out. Vlad singles. Runners on first and second for Ozzie Albies. I'm going to keep the righty in. Gary, buddy, this is why you make the big money. Ground out, and we get out of the inning. Well done. No problem, buddy. Thank you, Addy. All right, up by 4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Brian Reynolds strikes out. Casas, solo home run for Casas, his first postseason bomb as a Pirate. Cruz is 2 for 2 on the day. Make it 3 for 3 with a single. Von Grissom hit by pitch. Allard's getting shaken out there. Runners on first and second for Reyes. He grounds out, but advances the runners. Johnson, 2 runs scored on an RBI single from Tamar Johnson. Let's go. And Parada pitching change. Parada flies out. 7-0 through 5 innings. Tyler O'Neill now. We'll keep De Silva a little bit longer. O'Neill doubles. I'll give you 1 more mistake, buddy. Guillorme strikes out. Well done. Bellinger flies out. I'll give him 2 mistakes at this point now. Bliss grounds out. There you go. So you know what? I think we'll give him 1 mistake in the 7th maybe, but I want to keep the energy up. Rojas flies out. Happ pops up. Reynolds solo home run. Why not? 8 runs on 8 hits. And now Casas singles. Let's keep it going. O'Neill Cruz lines out. Top of the 7th now. 1 mistake for you, buddy. You have 8 strikeouts through 6 innings. I'm happy. Herrera flies out. Edman grounds out. Donovan singles. I'll give you Vlad. I will give you Vlad, who flies out. Gary De Silva is delivering, ladies and gentlemen. Von Grissom grounds out. Reyes flies out. Johnson doubles. Parada 1 for 3 on the day. He flies out. All right. Even though he's looking good, I'm going to pull him. I'm going to pull Gary now. Let's get him out of there. Well done, buddy. Well done. Big Gary performance. Possibly the best performance of his postseason career, I would think. Let's bring in Alzolay now. You know what? He deserves to stay in, but in terms of energy, if we need him to come back in a big game 3, if we lose next game, I need him to have energy. This game is wrapped up. We got to leave him. We got to get the energy. We don't need regular season stats. We need postseason wins. Albies strikes out against Alzolay. O'Neill pops up. Guillorme pops up. Well done. Bottom of the 8th now. Rojas. Let's go pitching change. Strikeout. Happ strikeout. Reynolds ground out. Top of the 9th now. This is St. Louis's last chance. Yeah, that's true. O'Neill got in twice as well. This is their last chance. Do we keep Alzolay in? You know, even though it's not a closing situation, let's just get Ramirez to pitch a little. Yeah, there you go. Let's see Ramirez. Let's even go see him, but for the last out. So ground out, line out, and let's enter the game. Let's go see Mr. Submarine Ramirez. I forget what his first name is. I think it's an A, right? Let's go see Ramirez here for the last out. Let's see if we can get it here. Slim's excited, of course. Mr. Submarine. So this game's just about wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. That will give us a victory in Game 1 of the wild card, one game closer to taking on the Mets in the NLDS. The Submarine King is here. Ivan Herrera 1 for 3 on the day. He bat .324 on the season, really well. Wonder if it was a small sample size though. Yeah, Slim's buzzing right now. Let's see it. Antonio Ramirez. Here we go. Antonio Ramirez, the lefty submariner. Here he goes. Ramirez, the delivery. There it is! First pitch ball, though. Four seam on the outside. There you go, Slim. Get excited. 8-0. Bases empty. Just have some fun out there. The delivery. Up high. Two seam just a bit high. 2-0 count now. Delivery. There you go. Put it inside. He fouls it. You got to throw him something in the strike zone. 2-1 now. Ramirez gets him to swing. Is it going to get down? It does get down. A single. Ramirez gives up a single, unfortunately. Runner on first, but Ramirez is going to finish it off, buddy. Come on, Ramirez. Now against Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 4 on the day. Runner on first. Just finish it off, buddy. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Bedtime. There you go. 4-seam inside strike. Very good. Edman, 272 on the season. Reynolds, he has to run for that one a bit more, right? He's 34 now. Come on. The delivery. Swung on and fouled. There you go. Quickly down 0-2. Down to the last strike of this game. Let's go. Let's finish it off. Ooh, you were one strike away, and he hits Edman. Edmonds. Come on, buddy. A walk and a hit by pitch. Sorry, not a single and a hit by pitch. Now it's Brendan Donovan. But did he... That's true, eh? Did he go? Let me see. Replay. Previous play. Hold on. Hold on. Did he go? I'm not used to this camera system. Here you go. Okay. Did he go? Man. Did he go? Yeah, I think he went. I think you call that he went. Disgusting. Disgusting call. Runners on first and second now. Come on, Ramirez, Mr. Submarine. Come on now, buddy. I wonder if the submarine style is hurting him. Come on now. There you go. 95 mile per hour, 4-seam. Come on now. Get us out of here, buddy. One more out. Runners on first and second. 2 more strikes. Come on now. Let's go home. We all got things to do. Yeah, he definitely went on that. Come on, throw it right there. Come on, throw it to first, buddy. Come on, there we go. Thank you very much. Now I'm just swimming against the Submariners. Thank you very much. The Pirates win 8-0. Big victory in Game 1 here at PNC Park. Let's just enjoy it. Just soak it in. Finally a victory at home. There you go. De Silva, 5 hits and 8 Ks over 7 innings. Those 2 walks at the start, he found his way out. O'Neal Cruz went 3 for 4 on the day. Mr. Submarine got it done. All right, so big win for Gary. 8 strikeouts over 7 innings. Very well done. O'Neal Cruz, player of the game. Michael McGreevy giving up 4 earned runs over 3 2/3 innings did not help. Notable players as well. Cassis 2 for 4 with a home run. Johnson 3 for 4 with 2 RBI. Talk loud over the music. La 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 la. There you go. Mr. Sub gets it done. PS sponsor the Pirates provided food for the lads. There you go. I like that. All right. So 8-0 victory in Game 1. Cade Cavalli will now be on the mound against Corbin Burns in Game number 2. Let's end it off nice and quick and head over to the New York Mets. Let's not wait. Let's not play around. Let's not tempt fate and go to a Game 3. Nothing to change. Let's go straight into it, ladies and gentlemen, at PNC Park, Game 2 of the wild card with a chance to end it and move on. Cade Cavalli on the mound, and we are ready to play ball. First pitch gets Edmonds. That's a strikeout. Donovan grounds out. Vlad grounds out. Well done. So Corbin Burns, he is a career 3 ERA guy. Tough season this year. 5.76 ERA, 1.67 WHIP. Way less quality starts than per usual. Way lower WAR. So this is if you ever wanted to face Corbin Burns, this is the year to do so. Making $44 million in 2033. He signed on for 4 more years, making 35 to 44 million. That's why you don't sign crazy things in free agency like that. Wow. All right. Josh Rojas grounds out. Happ lines out. Reynolds doubles for Casas, who walks. And now here's O'Neal Cruz, who went 3 for 4 last game. He strikes out. All right. Albies grounds out. O'Neal pops up. Guillorme walks. Now here's Bellinger, who singles for Miguel Blias, who walks. Come on, Cade. The first 2 outs, then walks, single, walk. Comes down to Ivan Herrera, 2 outs, bases loaded, line out. Thank goodness we get out of it. Woo. Last time we got an early lead. Let's try and get another one. Come on now. Grissom with a leadoff double. Thank you very much. Franmil Reyes pops up. Johnson grounds out. Parada grounds out, leaving him stranded on second. Edmund pops up. Donovan strikes out. Vlad strikes out. Well done. Bottom of the third. Rojas strikes out. Back to the top of the order. Choke Burns, baby. That's what we gotta hope for. Ian Happ singles. Reynolds walks. Casas strikes out. O'Neal Cruz strikes out. 0-0 through 3 innings. Ozzie Albies strikes out. Something about the starting pitchers and a bases loaded second inning, apparently. Yeah, it's true, eh? Good catch. O'Neal Cruz strikes out. Guillorme walks for Bellinger, who flies out. All right. Now in the bottom of the fourth, Grissom has one of our only hits tonight. Grissom strikes out. Reyes flies out. Johnson walks for Parada with a 2-run home run out of nowhere. Kevin Parada, our number 9 batter, gets a 2-run home run and puts us up 2-0. Woo, we needed that. Thank you very much, Kevin Parada. Let's go. Then Rojas strikes out. Through 4 innings, we're up 2-0. Top of the 5th now. Miguel singles. Herrera stolen base. Herrera ground out. Edmund strikeout. Donovan RBI single for him. Pick off first. Vlad single. Cavalli, buddy. Might have to pull you here, but I want to keep the righty in. I'll bring a different righty in. Cavalli's going to get pulled now for Enriquez. Andreas Enriquez. Cavalli, you did okay. You did okay. But 3 singles here. And we're up by 1. Runners on first and second. We got to get someone fresh in here. Ozzie Albies walks. Comes down to Tyler O'Neill now. Tyler O'Neill with the bases loaded. Strikes out! Wow, what an at-bat. What a sequence there. It comes into the game, shaky walk, and then a huge strikeout with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th now. Ian Happ flies out. Reynolds strikes out. Casas strikes out. Enriquez now back on the mound for the top of the 6th. Ground out, line out, triple to Miguel Blias. And now we have 2 outs for Ivan Herrera, who strikes out once again. Corbin Burns, is he going to stay on the mound? No, he does not. Alcala comes in. O'Neal Cruz walks. There you go. That's a good start. Grissom flies out. Reyes fielder's choice. Johnson flies out. Top of the 7th now. Edmund grounds out. Donovan grounds out. Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Not a high-hitting game here. Bottom of the 7th. Kevin Parada, he's been the hero. AJ Minter up now. 74 overall at 35 years of age. Good numbers, though. Look at that. Wow. So AJ Minter, possibly their best reliever. Fly out, ground out. Wow. Yeah, he is just too good. Ozzie Albies now strikes out. This Enriquez, just keep it up, buddy. O'Neal Cruz strikes out. And Guillorme walks for Bellinger, who strikes out. Wow, that's like 5 strikeouts in like 2 1/3 inning or something. Wow. Brian Reynolds now in the bottom of the 8th. Pitching change. Zach Thompson coming in. I don't know if I like that decision. Reynolds grounds out. Casas strikes out. Cruz double. Come on now, Vaughn Grissom. Bring him home. And he does the RBI single for Vaughn Grissom. We're now up by 2 and every run counts. Reyes gets a single. Is Thompson gonna get pulled as Johnson is at the plate? No, fielder's choice, and we head to the 9th. All right, to close it out, Felix Bautista is coming in, up by 2 runs. Big insurance, hopefully. We are up by 2 runs, looking to close it out and head to the NLCS. NLDS, sorry. It's going to be Bliss, who's 2 for 2, Herrera, and then Edmund. Miguel strikes out. Herrera grounds out. Let's go see the last out. Let's go now. 1 out away. The Dodgers took down the Nationals. It's going to be the Dodgers and the Giants in the other NLDS series. And it's going to be the White Sox versus the Rays and the Yankees versus the Guardians in the AL. But here we go. 1 out away from sweeping the Cardinals. It would be our first ever wild card sweep in this series so far. And to move on to face the Mets. A team that we've seen... We've seen them twice. We've beat them twice. We're 2 for 2 against the Mets. So here we go. Let's get to, there you go. Felix Bautista against Tommy Edman to finish it off. 1 more out. Bautista, the delivery up high. 100 mile per hour four-seam up high. So far, Dabrowski, buddy, we've won game 1 in a huge 8-0 effort. And now in game 2, ooh, swung on and missed 101. Ho ho! Now in game 2, we are 1 out away from beating the Cardinals in 2 games in the wild card and moving into the NLDS against the Mets. The delivery swung on, 87 mile per hour slider is fouled. 1 strike away. Jeremy, welcome to the stream, buddy. We are 1 out away from the NLDS, ladies and gentlemen, or 1 strike away. Bautista, the delivery. Woo, the splitter just a little low. Just a little low. 2-2 now. 1 strike away. Yeah, you got some credits, Slim. Delivery. Oh, the splitter. The ump doesn't give him the splitter. Full count with Donovan on deck. The ump doesn't give it. Bautista's splitter didn't get him. Let's put some heat on it. Come on. Put some mustard on that four-seam. Let's see him swing for the stars. Bautista, the delivery, swung on, it gets down. Come on. Come on, ump. All right, that puts Edman on first. We are still just 1 out away. But Brendan Donovan now represents the tying run. Come on. 1 out away. The delivery, outside slider. Donovan 1 for 4 on the day. Single, RBI single. How about those Jays? It makes me think about, I'm thinking about first if we should pick off, if that should be something. I'm just thinking about Guerrero Jr. Hold on. Pop up. Is this it? Get under it. There you go. The Pirates win. Let's go. Let's see those celebrations. The Pirates take down the Cardinals in 2 games. And they are through to the NLDS for the 4th consecutive year and for the 4th time in our franchise mode so far. A first-round win. So I'm going to just put it in the spreadsheet here. A win in 2 games. Beautiful. So as much trouble as we've had, because we've skipped the wild card 2 of the last 4 years, we've now been to the NLDS for 4 consecutive years. But we've only gotten there by winning the wild card twice. Enriquez, player of the game, he was crazy in relief. 3 1/3 innings pitched. He struck out 5 and only gave up 1 hit and got the win. Corbin Burns ends up getting the loss, giving up, despite 8 strikeouts in 5 innings, those 2 earned runs were enough. And Bautista got the save. We are through, ladies and gentlemen. On to face the Mets. We faced the Mets last year in the wild card, and we beat them in 3. And then, music, blah, 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 copyright, blah, blah, blah. And then the NLDS, 3 years ago, we beat them in 5 games. So we faced them twice, and we've beaten them twice. So let's hope that we can keep that pace up. Our old team, the New York Mets, who we had back in MLB The Show 20, I believe. Okay, so let's check out this Mets lineup now. Let's check it out. The New York Mets, what do they look like in 2029? The New York Mets have Rosario leading off as an 87 overall, good contact guy, batting .278. Mason Auer, 82 overall. Rafael Devers, 95 overall, bat .295 this season with 40 home runs. That is definitely the most dangerous. He is definitely the most dangerous batter in their lineup. .546 slugging percentage. Sheesh. Pete Alonso, of course, I forgot the old storyline. Pete Alonso, who we signed in free agency from the Mets. He played 1, 2, 3, 4.5 seasons in Pittsburgh, winning Silver Sluggers every year, but his average was getting worse. His home run totals were getting worse. in this season, he was looking horrible. He was getting to the bottom of the order. We decided to trade him in a big package that got us Tristan Casas. He went back to the team that drafted him back in, I don't know, 16, 17 he was drafted. And Pete Alonso, now at 34 years of age, is here in New York trying to get them to beat his old team that traded him away. We have a lot of love for him, but I'm sure there was maybe some hurt feelings out there. Although I'm sure he's happy to be back with the Mets. Kyle Lewis, Brett Wisely, Mark Vientos, Cole Roederer, and Marrero as catcher here. All right, so not the craziest lineup, I have to say. Devers and Alonso back-to-back could be scary. Now, if we look at their pitching rotation, New York Mets. So they have Patrick Sandoval as an 88 overall as their ace. 3.07 ERA this season. Yeah, he was good. 22 quality starts and 4.5 pitching WAR. David Peterson at an 87. Good numbers as well. Kyle Wright also out here. 4.23 ERA this season. Frank Mozzicato and Spencer Howard also in there. Severino is here. Clark Schmidt, we had him. We traded him as well. Clark Schmidt was traded to the Mets in that Pete Alonso deal. Yeah, he was not doing well. I'm sure he got better, though, with them. And Josh Hader, wow. Josh Hader is their closer. His numbers have not been great this season. His ERA and WHIP have gone up quite a bit, but his Ks per 9 are as high as ever. Yeah, 11.55 Ks per 9, 1.8 pitching WAR. So Josh Hader is still a force to be reckoned with. Solid pitching and a solid bullpen, but only 2 or 3 big names for the bats, it seems like. But you never know what kind of storylines could come out. So looking at our lineup, Rojas went 0 for 7 in the series. That was not great. Casas 286. Anyone else who really disappointed? Really, it was Rojas, unfortunately. No problem, Hobbsy. What's on the menu? What's on the menu, buddy? Yeah, none of our bench guys went in either. Yeah, okay. Good to keep note of. So now we'll be headed into the NLDS for the 4th consecutive year. Let's kick it off here. It's going to be, let's see what kind of energy De Silva has. Can he go ahead and start this game right away at Citi Field? Can he start this game? I don't know. I think we probably go Edgar Hernandez here for game 1. Yeah, let's go Edgar Hernandez for game 1, and then we can go back to De Silva for game number 2. Edgar Hernandez, a drafted prospect of this team, 91 overall at 24 years of age. His best season of his 3 full seasons in the MLB, this was his best so far. The season in which he's been the most valuable as well. So let's do it. Well, yeah, we'll use him. Edgar Hernandez, you're on the mound, buddy. You're starting it off. This is our batting order, but Rojas has to pick it up a little bit. BVW, welcome to stream, my friend. Perfect timing as we're about to kick off the NLDS. In the air fryer. That works fine, Hobbsy. All right, let's play ball in New York at Citi Field. Josh Rojas leading it off with a flyout. Ian Happ flies out, and Brian Reynolds gets a single, gets him on base. Tristan Casas against his old team, the team that he played with for 3.5 years. Let's go. Come on, big boy. You got to prove something here at Citi Field. And he grounds out. All right, starting off the first inning for the Mets now. Rosario error gets him to first. Fielding error by the first baseman, by Casas. That's great. Thanks, Matty. Let's go ahead and pitch again. Runner through. That double almost brought Rosario home, but he's thrown out at home. Woo. So our doubles, and Franmil Reyes throws him out at home. Great outfield assist from Franmil Reyes. Well done. Sheesh. Let's keep on going here with 1 out and a runner on second. It doesn't pop up on YouTube, though, eh? Hold on. Live chat. There you go. And hide user. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your very fulfilling evening and life. Pitch, fly out, pitch, ground out. All right, so through the first inning, we make it through unscathed despite that double that almost brought Rosario home. No harm, no foul. Now let's go to the second inning. Vaughn Grissom singles. Great way to lead it off. Franmil Reyes, who had that big outfield assist, he is flying high and he pops up. Tamar Johnson strikes out. Brian Hayes, yeah, that's true. He's back in the lineup as we're facing a lefty here in Patrick Sandoval. So Brian Hayes who had a bit of a down year, batting .255. His overall has dropped quite a bit, but he's good against lefties. He has that 90 contact, so this is his chance. Swing, single, let's go! Runners on the corners now. Hayes at first, Grissom at third, and Kevin Parada, who had that huge home run last game, with the opportunity to be a hero once again. Swing! All right. Bottom of the second now. Kyle Lewis, solo bomb. And there was a lot of energy as well, unfortunately. Just one run. Wisely grounds out. Vientos strikes out. Roederer lines out. All right, he got back into it after the solo home run. He got back into it. Rojas now to start off the third inning. Walk. All right, good leadoff walk to get it going. Ian Happ strikes out. Reynolds strikes out. And Casas singles. All right, so runners on first and second for Vaughn Grissom, who's 1 for 1 on the day and batting .429 in the postseason here. Swing. Bottom of the third, Edgar Hernandez gave up that home run, but he's still cruising. Only 2 hits through 2 innings. Let's have another solid third now. Strikeout, single. Hold on. Pick off first. Pick off first. Pitch, single. Come on, Edgar. You're a 91 overall. Rafael Devers now. This is scary. Swing, strikeout. That's big. Or pitch, strikeout. Sorry. Now against Big Pete. He's going to be coming heavy. Swing, single. Bases loaded for Kyle Lewis, who got the home run against Edgar Hernandez earlier. Kyle Lewis. Do we pull Edgar Hernandez at this point? And if we do, who would it be? Enriquez was great last time, eh? All right, thanks for the emojis. Do we pull Hernandez for Enriquez, or maybe even go to Burke? Burke, who was also on the Mets, correct? Yeah. I think we might. Lewis is better against righties. Let's bring in the lefty here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay.
your attention, please.
Cool yourself down.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Put user in timeout. There you go.
Brock Burke.
Oh, sorry, Red Boy. I already did it. Sorry. So Burke is going to come in here against his old team. Let's see what he can do with the bases loaded. Gives up a walk. Walks in a run. Wisely grounds out. All right. So 2 runs for the Mets through 3 innings. Reyes pops up. Johnson singles. Hayes, there you go, Hayes. Come on now. RBI double from him. We're back within a run. Parada flies out. Rojas grounds out. He's 0 for 8 on the postseason so far. Mark Vientos singles. Roederer strikes out. Marrero singles. Rosario, RBI double. And we're down by 3 now. Enriquez, get in there, buddy. You're a hero. Fly out, 2-run home run. Great. I can't even pull him because he has to face another batter. Enriquez, our hero, gives up a back-to-back home runs. And it's over. We're down 7-1. It's over.
Now pitching for
It's over. Walk, strikeout, fielder's choice, pop up. Fly out, single, strikeout. Yes, I did. Ground out. Bottom of the 6th. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Strikeout, fly out, walk, single. Okay, Grissom flies out. Fly out, strikeout. Is this Sentinel going to get pulled or what? There you go. Reyes 0 for 3. We're going to lose. Let's just get some other people in here. Isbell, get in here, buddy. Swing, single. There you go. Johnson 2 for 3, strikes out. Hayes 2 for 3, walks. Parada strikes out. Rojas, you're 0 for 10, buddy. You're out of there. BBW, thank you for the subscription, my friend. All of this, all of franchise mode content as well. I'm mostly focused on NHL, but MLB also in there. So if you enjoy this, thanks for the subscription. Check out the channel. And of course, also join the Discord server if you haven't already, because that will be a great place where we can also talk sports and your own franchise mode series and whatever else you ever want to talk about in any sports category. We're over 500 in the server, mostly talking sports, but a lot of other stuff as well, fantasy sports. There's my little pitch. So Kenny Robinson, he'll get his first postseason at-bat of his career. Runners on first and second for him. Can he be a hero? Yes, he can be! The first hit of his career is an RBI single. Coming into pinch hit for Rojas, who's been horrible, and he gets a run, even though it doesn't really mean much. Happ, pitching change now. Happ, ground out. All right. Strikeout, error, stolen base, single, ground out. All right, top of the 9th now. Comes down to this. Single, double play, great. Walk, and single. Runners on first and second for Johnson, who flies out. And we lose 7-2. We out-hit the Mets 12-11.
Number 18.
Out-hit them by 1, but we're outscored by 5 runs. Ridiculous. So we dropped game 1, unfortunately, in this best-of-5 series. Rojas, buddy, you're not going to bat leadoff if you're 0 for 10. Even Ian Happ, like 1 for 12. Let's change things up over here. Johnson, you're batting leadoff. Cruz, no. Maybe Cruz? Such good power. Grissom, you're batting second. Reynolds, Casas, Cruz, Happ. Bottom of the order is so bad, though. I have to put someone good in there. Maybe, okay, maybe not a full demotion for Rojas. Let's put him here, maybe. But Robinson's so tempting. Robinson, I'd be tempted to put him in full time into the lineup here, like at second base. Maybe. We'll see. We'll give Rojas a couple of at-bats, and we'll see what happens here in game 2. And we'll roll like that. So, Hernandez was not great. Hopefully we can get De Silva back in. Let's see what his energy's like here for game 2 at Citi Field. It's enough. Yeah, Gary De Silva will start game 2 here in New York. We'll do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Couple changes. Actually, no. This is against a lefty again. So, yeah, lefty again. Let's make those changes again that I just made. Johnson, lead off. Happ is going to go there. And Reyes, who looked good, can go here. Hayes, sorry, not Reyes. Okay, let's try that. Play ball, ladies and gentlemen. Johnson flies out to lead off. Very good. Grissom flies out, and Reynolds strikes out. Okay, there's the first inning. Big Gary, his last time out, 7 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, no earned runs, only a 1.0 whip. Let's go now. Pitch, single, love to see it. Pick off, 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 pitch, strikeout. Pick off, pick off, pick off. Pick off. Pitch! Line out. Gotta surprise him. Keep him guessing. Pick off. Pick off. Pick off. Pick off. Pitch! Walk. Won't let you join. If you click the link in the description, that's always how people have joined since always. So maybe if someone wants to paste that link in the chat, let me see what the community can do for you here at BVW. If someone wants to go ahead and do that, if you have a second. Runners on first and second. Yeah, we're not going to forget. Pick off second, safe. Pick off second, safe. Pick off second, safe. Pitch! The link should be good, BVW. Maybe if someone gives it to you another way or gives you like an individual invite. Single, walk, 3-run home run. To Kyle Lewis. Again, Kyle Lewis. Fly out. Casas strikes out. Rojas doubles. His first hit of the postseason. Hayes grounds out. Happ. All right. RBI single from Happ. Good. Reyes doubles. Runners on second and third for Parada. And there you go. 2 RBI single. We're back in it, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 runs. That's exactly what we needed. 3 runs. Thank you very much. Johnson flies out. We have a tie game. All right. Vientos grounds out. Roederer walks. Marrero fielder's choice. Rosario singles. Rosario's crazy. Our strikeout. All right, top of the third. Grissom strikes out. Reynolds pops up. Casas strikes out. Rafael Devers now. Strikeout for him. Alonso hit by pitch. Lewis singles. Lewis, there's always that one random guy. Every postseason, there's one random guy at the bottom of the order who's a low overall who is unstoppable. Wisely lines out. Vientos fielder's choice. We make it through the inning once again. Top of the fourth. Yeah, but Kyle Lewis is like an 82. Meanwhile, he's doing better than the 95s. Rojas walks. Good. Hayes singles. Runners on the corners now. Happ, you're 1 for 1. I'm going to give it to you. Swing, walk. Okay. Bases loaded for Franmil Reyes. I'm tempted to try a sac fly, but with bases loaded, let's swing, buddy. Franmil runs. A fielder's choice, actually. Got the runner in. All right, so that means runners on first and second, but who got out then going to third? Cabrian Hayes out at third. There you go. All right, so runners on first and second with 1 out, and that gives us a run. Thank you, Franmil Reyes. Parada flies out, and Johnson strikes out. All right, we got a run. We got a run. Okay, Roederer doubles to lead off. Marrero flies out. Rosario batting .571. Pitch around, walk. Great. Strikeout, fly out. Worked out well. There you go. Grissom here at the top of the 5th. Singles. Reynolds strikes out. Casas flies out. Rojas lines out. Bottom of the 5th now. De Silva, it's going to be close to heading out now, Gary. Single for Alonso. You're on your last mistake, but against Kyle Lewis, no, you're done. You're done, Gary. Let's bring in... We bring in Alzolay? Let's bring in Alzolay. Yeah, Alzolay, 1 inning pitched, 1 strikeout when we last saw him. Alzolay to get us out with a runner on first. Kyle Lewis pops up. Wisely strikes out. Vientos flies out. Well done. Peterson likely to get pulled. Thank you, BVW. Looking forward to seeing you in there. I'm sure that there's going to be a channel somewhere in there that you will enjoy. I don't know which sport is yours or what if you do any fantasy sports, but you'll quickly find with over 500 people in there, you'll find your spot. It's a really welcoming community, and we are glad to have you as a part of it. Cabrian Hayes. Oh, yeah, there's a pitching change. It's Luis Severino now in. Swing, fly out. Hap walks. Yeah, come on, Gary. Hap is on first for Franmil Reyes. Double play. All right, Alzolay, let's keep it up, buddy. Roederer grounds out. Marrero flies out. Rosario grounds out. There we go. We pitched to him, and it worked out for us. Kevin Prada, 1 for 2 on the day. He walks. Tamar Johnson, 0 for 3 on the day. He strikes out. Grissom flies out. Reynolds grounds out. Leaves him stranded. Bottom of the 7th. Strikeout. Ground out. Single. 2 for 2 on the day is Pete Alonso. Kyle Lewis, pitch around. Single. Even when pitching around him, he still finds a way to get it. And Brett Wisely, fielder's choice to end the inning. Thank you very much. Top of the 8th now, up by 1 run. Mainly played baseball. I was looking for a new baseball YouTuber, and you show, hey, perfect, lovely. We do, well, the series is kind of wrapping up, honestly. It's been like over 25 weeks, I think, now, as this is episode 21, as I took a little bit of a break. We've been doing this series for a long time, every Thursday or Friday evening. As of now, we've been doing every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. Mainly we do NHL 23, NHL 24 franchise mode, but MLB The Show, I used to do it always on Twitch. Now I do it on YouTube, and there definitely will be more to come, so I'm glad that we have another baseball person in the community. So here we go, top of the 8th. Casas singles to lead it off. Very good. Rojas, who's batting .083. He flies out. Cabrian Hayes, this guy's a righty, eh? Playing the parade for Parada. I watched up to the yes. How's the other? We're down 1 game to none. Now we're up 4-3 here in the 8th inning. Cabrian Hayes, 68 contact against righties. Do we bring someone? Do we bring? Yeah, O'Neal Cruz. Let's bring O'Neal Cruz in here against the righty. O'Neal Cruz will play third base now, and Hayes will come out. Cruz lines out. Hap error gets him on. Runners on first and second. Appreciate you, Hobbsy. Reyes flies out. All right, bottom of the 8th, up by 1. Alzolay's been cruising. He's been dealing. I know that we can't ask the world of him, but I'm going to keep him in for now. Vientos strikes out. Roederer doubles. Pick off second. Pitch single. Runners on the corners now for Rosario, of course. Of course it's Rosario. Rosario better against lefties, excuse me. Do we keep Alzolay in? I'm going to say we do it. Could be crazy. Let's say we do it. Walk. All right, he's out of there. He would have walked anyways if we walked him. All right, Mason Hour. Let's bring in a lefty against him. Burke. Let's bring in Ramirez, the submariner. Mr. Submarine, Antonio Ramirez. We got to get 2 more. Bases loaded, and we need 2 outs. Pitch. Sack fly brings in 1 to tie the game. Pitch error. Fielding error by the first baseman. His second fielding error. Casas' second fielding error of the postseason through 4 games. Big Pete grounds out. All right. Game tied at 4. 9th inning. Here we go. Kevin Parada flies out. Tamar Johnson 0 for 4 on the day. He grounds out. And Vaughn Grissom walks. All right. A walk. The go-ahead run is on first for Brian Reynolds, who's batting, 4 for 16? 1 RBI, one solo home run in the postseason so far. The captain of this team, Brian Reynolds, buddy. So basically rebuild the Tigers until they win 5 World Series. Go for it. It might take a long time. I say valid. Brian Reynolds. Huge implications with this at-bat. Swing single. All right. Runners on the corners, and it comes down to Tristan Cassis, who's 1 for 4 on the day, batting .313 in the postseason. 2 errors. You got to make up for it right here, buddy. I need you to make up for it right here. Just give us one. Swing! Fly out. All right. Bottom of the 9th now. Ramirez. Do we keep Ramirez in? Sack fly and ground out. Now, I think we got to bring in the closer. Even at Ramirez, he's been good. We got to bring in the closer. Bautista's going to come to close. Hopefully, if we do the 9th, maybe even the 10th. Bautista has full energy. Let's go. Kyle Lewis pops up. Thank you. Wisely walks. Vientos pops up. One more out. Stolen base. Fly out. Well done. All right. Top of the 10th now. Josh Rojas batting .077. We're bringing in Kyle Robinson. He can play second or short. No, we'll bring him into DH. Kyle Robinson's coming in. He had the RBI single last time he was out here. Kyle Robinson, will he face Severino? Yes, and he singles Kyle Robinson! 2 at-bats and 2 singles. I'd be tempted to try to steal second. I'm going to take a sip here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a sip of water. Yes or no? Do we try to steal second with Robinson? 66 speed, 90 stealing. Do we try to steal second? Definitely dangerous. Night Striker. Haven't heard from you yet. Good to hear from you. Thank you for your thoughts. Says yes. Mark says yes. Addy thinks so. Berkey says yeah. All right, we're going to do it. We don't always have the best of luck with stealing bases. Robinson stolen base. Let's go. Do we steal third? No, I won't push our luck there. I wish he was faster, but I like to steal. All right, so O'Neill Cruz. Now, do we do now, next question. Next question. Controller down again. Yes or no? Do we try a bunt with Cruz and a sack fly with Hap? Or do we try to swing and see what happens? We did it. We did it, BBW. We did it. But do we try to bunt and sack fly? Or do we risk a strikeout and something like that? Cruz. We let Cruz let it fly? Swing, swing. All right, we swing. O'Neill Cruz. Let's go, buddy. Swing, strikeout. So at this point, do we bunt him over? Saying it a lot of times is still one. It's just one vote, Slim. It's still just one vote. As many times as you say it. Do we try to bunt him over and then hope for like a little single? No, I think with his speed, a single would be enough. Ian Happ, swing, strikeout. And Reyes, swing, fly out. Tough. It's not a guarantee. If it was a guaranteed run, of course, Slim, we would do it. But if we bunt him over and then the sack fly becomes a strikeout, well, then we're in the exact same position. If it was a guaranteed, would you like to press this button for one run? For sure, of course. But that's not what it is. All right, Marrero singles to lead off there. Pick off first, pitch, double, play, let's go. And a triple for Rafael Devers to bring him home. He just needs a hit to win it, to walk it off. Felix Bautista, pitch, strikeout! Huge strikeout from Bautista. All right, so Kevin Parada now at the plate. We are in the 11th inning. Ground out to him. Johnson flies out. Grissom grounds out. Bottom of the 11th. Error gets Alonso on first. So help me. Throwing error from Grissom. Another error. Another error. Not an, I mean ERA error. Lewis pop up. Wisely fly out. Vientos fly out. Thank goodness. 12th inning now. Pitching changes. Lucas Sims coming in. Here we go. Reynolds grounds out. Cassis strikes out. Robinson strikes out. Bottom of the 12th. Bautista's getting tired. I think we pull him. Let's make a proactive decision. Let's pull him before it's too late. Let's bring in Enriquez. He didn't look good last time, but before that, he was good. Yeah, we'll sub him. Roederer strikes out. Marrero grounds out. Rosario strikes out. Well done. 13th inning. Here we go. O'Neill Cruz. Solo home run from O'Neill Cruz. And we go up 5-4. Well done. O'Neill Cruz lets it rip. Ian Happ pitching change right away. Ian Happ double. Here you go, Slim. Slim, here. You wanted it. Here's the bunt. Here's the sac fly. There you go, buddy. We're up another run. Sac fly from Parada. There you go. And Johnson strikes out. Let's go. Cruz MVP. Yes, sir. That puts us up by 2 runs now. We have a 2-run buffer. 2-run buffer here in the bottom of the 13th inning. Pitch, walk. Pick off first, pick off first. Pitch, fly out. Pick off first, pitch, fly out. Pick off first, pitch. Woo! RBI triple. All right, we're up by 1 run. Lewis 4 for 7 on the day. This guy makes no sense. The tying run is on third. Brett Wisely at the plate, 0 for 5 on the day. Do we pitch to him? Do we change the pitcher? Vientos would be up next. He's 0 for 6 on the day. Do we try to do something like that, or do we just pitch and think it's 1 more out? He's 0 for 5. Let's trust Enriquez. Enriquez went walk, fly out, triple. Wisely is not as good against lefties, but it would mean bringing in Burke, who did not look good last outing. Do we bring in Burke, who's the lefty, for the final out? It would have to be, he's the only option. It would be Burke, Brock Burke. Any lefty? All right, let's do it. Brock Burke for the last out. Brock Burke! Pinch runner at third, really. Pick off third. Pitch! No! Come on, Burke! 40.5 ERA. He's faced 3 batters, and each time it's been horrible. 88 overall. Pitch, walk. Oh my god, can't even take him out. Pitch, strikeout, thank goodness. All that for nothing. Top of the 14th inning. Grissom grounds out. Reynolds grounds out. Cassis walks. Robinson singles. Runners on the corners for Cruz. Come on, O'Neal Cruz. He strikes out. Do we pull Burke and bring in Weiss? The biggest outing of his career. Hasn't been in the MLB since 2024. Has not pitched in the MLB since 2024. Do we bring him in? Ryan Weiss, we got in the Rule 5 draft in 2024. Or do we bring in one of our starting pitchers? Brown or Priester? Doesn't have to be Weiss just because he's a relief pitcher. Could be one of our starting pitchers. Who has better pitching clutch here? 67, 68, 70 from Cavalli. We're not bringing him in, though. Hernandez, 71. Yeah. So 71 for Hernandez, 68 for Weiss. Or Weiss. Yeah, no one's great in that regard. Lowest hits per 9. Hernandez is crazy in the hits per 9, but his energy is way lower. Brown versus Priester. Better Ks per 9. But the higher clutch, very low. Very marginally different. I'm going to say let's go Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown, buddy, bottom of the 14th inning. Here's a solo bomb. Single. Pop-up. Strikeout. Walk. Pete Alonso. The winning run on second for Pete. And we lose in the 14th inning. No. Oh, what a disaster, this team. Why can't we just get some runs? Kyle Lewis. Of course, Kyle Lewis. What a massive choke in extra innings. And now we got to win 3 in a row. What a disaster. And the Mets, of course. Kyle Lewis is batting .500. 2 home runs and 6 RBI, 5 for 10 in the series. What a disaster. Come on. Worked so hard and to lose it in the 13th inning. Or is the 14th inning? What was it again? 14th inning. To lose it in the 14th inning. We gave up 16 hits. The pitchers are so bad. We've tried so many different things for the pitchers. And Hunter Brown takes the loss. Congrats, buddy. Three in a row. We got to win 3 in a row. PNC Park. At home. Cavalli on the mound. He was good last time out.
Let's play ball.
Let's try and wipe it. We've come back from series like these in NHL before. Let's do it in MLB now. Let's take it 1 inning at a time. Single. Love it. Double play. There we go. Devers grounds out. All right. Johnson single. There we go. Grissom fly out. Reynolds fielder's choice. Cassis pop up. Alonso grounds out. Lewis solo. I'm gonna throw something. This man is 6 for 11. 6 for 11 with 4 home runs. 4 of his 6 hits have been home runs. He's on something. He's on something. Ridiculous. Fly out, strike out. Doesn't make sense! Cruz ground out. Rojas strikeout. Rojas! One of the best batters in the MLB! Reyes ground out. Ridiculous.
3.
Ground out, strikeout, ground out. Ian Happ, wake up! Ground out. Fly out. Solo home run! Let's go! Solo home run from Johnson, who's 2 for 2. The only guy who seems to have any passion out here.
3.
Grissom strikes out. Let's go now. Double. Pick off second. Pitch, ground out. Pitch, 2-run home run for Pete Alonso. There you go. Single, pick off. Okay. Strikeout. Down by 2 runs. Reynolds singles. Let's bring him home. Tristan, bring him home. Bring him home! Tristan Cassis ties the game up at 3. We have life. O'Neal Cruz walks. Rojas double play. Rojas, you're done. I love you so much, but you're done. Single from Reyes. Happ flies out. Vientos new inning, ground out from Vientos. Roederer singles, runner on first. Marrero strikes out. Rosario pitch around, he walks, and our strikeout. All right. No bashing, no bashing. You were traded for Pete, and then you match Pete. There you go. Cassis, Alonso home runs, Cassis home runs. There you go. Bottom of the 5th. Parada flies out. Johnson walk. He's on again. Grissom flies out. Reynolds, there you go. RBI double from Reynolds to put us ahead. Cassis strikes out. All right. We're up by 1 run. Cavalli's tired. We're going to pull him for Enriquez. Let's go. Enriquez fly out. Ground out. Single, of course, to Kyle Lewis. Who else but Kyle Lewis? Come 3 for 3. 7 for what? 7 for 13? Wisely pops up. Bottom of the 6th, O'Neal Cruz. Let's go. O'Neal strikeout. Rojas, you're finished. We're going to be bringing in Randy Dobnak. No, we're going to bring in Robinson to play second base for the rest of this game. Kenny Robinson doubles. Kenny Robinson! All right, he's replacing Rojas next game. Let's go. Test him, MLB. Test him. Franmil Reyes has been horrible as well. 176, but he's 1 for 2 today. So let's give him one more shot. And he grounds out. Ian Happ, who has 194 hits this season, 212 last year, 219 the year before, 1,856 hits in his career, and he can't get another hit here in this game. Let's go! Fly out. Ridiculous. Vientos strikes out. Roederer grounds out. Marrero walks. Rosario. How can it be? How can it be that he always... Rosario and Lewis... Rojas choke. Happ choke. Enriquez choke. Ryan Weiss pitching his first game since 2014. Gives up a single right away. Then a fielder's choice. All right. Choking hazard. Bottom of the 7th. We're down by 1 run. We have only 7 hits tonight. We got to get something going. Parada fly out. Johnson ground out. Grissom ground out. There's another inning gone. Another home run for Kyle Lewis! Oh, man. He's 4 for 4. It's what is like, how many home runs does this guy have? Oh, Ryan Weiss. Hope you enjoyed your MLB career, buddy, because it is over.
Your attention, please.
Hernandez comes in. Yeah, I heard you, Slim. I heard you. Strikeout. Down by 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Reynolds, Cassis, and Cruz are up. Brian Reynolds, pitching change. Clark Schmidt, of course, the guy we traded away is going to eliminate us now. Reynolds strikes out. Cassis grounds out. Cruz strikes out. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Rosario, let's pitch around him. Fly out, thank goodness. Our ground out. Devers strikeout. All right, comes down to Robinson, Reyes, and Happ. Down by 2 runs. Let's check it out. To avoid the sweep. Oh my goodness. Just like last year, the last 2 times we were at the NLD, we are 1, including this season. So the last 3 years, including this year, our record through, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, through 10 NLDS games, we are 1-9. And here comes Josh Hader. We are 1-9 in the last. If we lose this game, excuse me, we will be 1-9. We are 1-8 in the last 9 NLDS games. Nice, Ellie De La Cruz, nice. At least there's a positive for you. Comes down to this. Josh Hader, the delivery. Swung on right away, fouled. Kenny Robinson. You gotta think that we're fired after this one, right? Delivery. Swung on again, fouled once more. Oh, 2. Delivery. Whoa! Why are you swinging, Kenny? Why are you swinging at that? Why are you swinging at that, buddy? Franmil Reyes, 1 out on 3 pitches, of course. Franmil Reyes, 1 for 3 on the day. Down to our last 2 outs. And I'm just going to give him that one, of course he will. There you go. Yeah, I don't usually go this crazy. I'm losing my mind. The delivery swung on. 0-2 again. 0-2 once more. It's been only strikes and fouls. Delivery. There you go. There's a ball. Finally, 2-seam down low. 1-2 now. Delivery. Woo, inside slider. All right, Franmil Reyes worked his way back to a decent count here. 2-2. The delivery swung on, fouled. 2-seam inside. Still a 2-2 count. Leave a like if you haven't already for a little good luck here. Come on now. Reyes swings on that, and he finds Summer. Oh, do we pinch hit Choi? Do we pinch hit the G-Man? Does G-Go Choi come in here for a pinch hit? Ooh, that's tempting, eh? He's 0 for 3, batting 158. Ian Happ, but in-game, do we leave him in-game? Do we do it? If we go quick manage, do we leave Ian Happ in? He has crazy contact, though. And the slow sim is different from the game sim. I'm going to say let's keep Ian Happ in, and if it, then we'll bring in pinch. Okay, we'll pinch hit for Parada. How about that? We'll pinch hit for Parada. We're gonna keep Ian Happ in for this one. G-Man Choi is gonna come to pinch hit for Parada if we make it. Ian Happ represents the tying run. Reyes on first as he got a single off of Hader. He worked his way back into a count and he got it. The delivery inside 2-seam is called a strike. Come on, Ian Happ, you have the contact. You have the contact! Is it gonna get down? Pop up from Reynolds. Down to our last out, and you know who has to come up here. For the possibly the last at-bat of our series. Possibly the last at-bat of our series. Pinch hit. From the GOAT himself. G-Man Choi. 37 years old, 52 overall. G-Go Choi, our last hope. Oop, team select. There you go. And oh, that's a good idea. Let's pinch run Reyes as well. Yep. Pinch run at first. 57, 62, 76. Yeah, we're going to go Ramirez, pinch runner at first. There you go. Thank you, Hobbsy. All right, it all comes down to this. G-Man Choi represents the tying run. The G-Man, he's come in clutch before. The G-Man! The delivery, woo! He went, I guess. They're calling that he went. Johnson's on deck. 0-1. A delivery. Swung on. Foul. Quickly down 0-2. G-Man Choi, his first MLB at bat in a few years here. Down to the last strike, possibly of our series. The G-Man takes it inside, of course. 1-2 now. Representing the tying run. G-Man Choi. What? He didn't swing on that? You're calling that a strike? What? We gotta look at the replay. You're ending the season on that? But the last check swing wasn't, but this was. 1-9 in the last 10 NLDS games. 3 consecutive years of losing in the NLDS. Is that the end for GM data for the Pittsburgh Pirates? Yeah, I need some milk here. Kyle Lewis, 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. Take out Kyle Lewis and we would have won this series. Oh, yeah, I forgot the replay. Whatever. Go back. I'm going to go back even in the video and look at it here. In the live stream. Let me just look at it in the live stream. Let me see here in the live stream. I'm watching it right now. Hold on. There's no way. Is it because he took a step? It's not even close. It is easily, hands down, no bias. It is not a swing at all in any way, shape, or form. But he takes a step in. So why are they calling it a strike? I don't get it. Man. Maybe I'll do like a wrap-up video or something. Just to sim a few more years to see some development. But I don't think it was, though. But I guess that's what they were calling it. Maybe because it was a slider, so it entered the zone, but then kind of like the glove went out, so I didn't think. I guess that must be it. But no, they didn't call it. It wasn't just strike. They appealed to the third base umpire, and then he called it a strike. So that is just I don't think we were really going to win anyways. I wouldn't say we were in the best situation there, but I don't believe that was proper. All right, so Dodgers and Mets in the NLCS, and Rays and Yankees in the ALCS. Come on, I should be the ump out there. Let's see. World Series, Dodgers beat the Mets in 6. Yeah, it's true. Angel Hernandez must have been on third with Bryce Harper, right? All right, Dodgers and Yankees in the 2029 World Series. 3-0 Dodgers there. Wow. Are they going to sweep? No, 3-1. And there you go. The Dodgers take down the Yankees in a 5-game series in 2029. The Dodgers win it all, huh? Man, we need a new manager as well, eh? All right. Retired players. Would they show G-Man at the top if you go to the Pirates? No, G-Man's back for more. G-Man still wants to go. Look at that. Oh, G-Man's still out here. G-Man's still around. No Hall of Fame inductees. See ya, Berkey. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We're in a new manager. And then, of course, we got to think about who's even sticking around on this team. We have $45 million in the budget. Like, Ian Happ. This guy wants $30 million? This guy wants $30 million? Come on. Franmil Reyes. Yeah, he's cheap enough that I'd want to keep, but he's 34 now. G-Man just loves the game. Cavalli, I think we'd want to keep as well. Yeah, that's affordable. Andy Rodriguez was injured. She wants a lot of money. He wants to be a star. Not even every day. He wants to be a star. Batting 234. Well, he got injured. But yeah, batting 258 in his career. Eesh, I don't know about that, Andy Rodriguez. Alzolay, Wheeler, G-Man. G-Man, what do you want to stick around for another year, buddy? 780K. Just loves the game. You want a 15-year contract? I'll give it to you. No, De Silva's already signed on for one more year. Let's check out the awards. No awards for us, I don't think. Where am I looking? It doesn't show us stats? Where are the stats? I mean, the roster, depth chart, lineup, budget, GM goals, player search. Yeah, where are the awards? It's not here, right? I guess we can't see the awards right now. So we'll need a new manager, but do we need a new general manager as well? So that'll be, that's for the comments to discuss. That's for the Discord server to discuss. Ladies and gentlemen, I titled this episode The Finale question mark because I thought that it might be the finale. With NHL 24 coming out, I'll want to use, my time on that, and then at the same time, it must be because it's the off season. At the same time, I want to use our live stream evenings probably for NHL 24 as well. So today is Thursday. This weekend, sometime on Saturday, we'll do a live stream for NHL 24 to check out franchise mode and go through it, see what's fixed, what's new, what's still broken. We'll check all of that out. And then after that, I'm thinking in a perfect world, we do 2 franchise mode series in NHL 24. Maybe one always on YouTube for sure. But I'm thinking if we do something like on the fun side, expansion, fantasy draft, maybe, or even just like a different thing every week, I'm thinking that we use our live stream evenings on Thursday nights for NHL 24, at least for the next little while, maybe until MLB The Show 24 comes out. Maybe I just do a YouTube episode, like a recording of another season or 2, like sim 3 more years with the Pirates, and just to see the results for anyone who's curious. Thankfully, we do have the depth chart, so we already know, like 3 seasons from now, kind of what this team would look like in terms of their overalls. But, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that just about does it for the live stream series. It's been 21 episodes on a weekly basis, plus some time in between from the summer. So it was, well over 25 weeks of doing this series. So it was really a fun time. We had great success with the Pirates. We never got them a World Series, unfortunately. Hopefully in the longer, if we do a little sim for a few years, we can get them that. We had a ton of regular season success, but yeah. Will you do the annual scouting and team? Yeah, we'll do that, Mark. I will do that. Combine MLB franchise with some of your subs. I would, yeah. Well, what happens here on the channel BVW is that everything is, one, trying to hold to realism as much as possible, but number 2, it's also huge input from the assistant general managers. Everything that they say in the comments or in the live streams, those suggestions go into the actual decision-making process. Not just, okay, sounds cool. If enough people say it, I go and do it. We all work together. That is the interactiveness of the series that we do. So the subscribers are 1,000%, they are involved. Return of the Commander, as soon as Be a Pro gets touched, absolutely. I would love to do that, but I don't think Be a Pro is anything that I want to do right now. The broken conversations and the same thing. If I see that mountain one more time, I'm going to lose it. So yeah, those Honolulu memories. So we'll call it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your dedication to this series. Please leave any suggestions that you have on it moving forward. I know Cheating Heel had left some great comments the last couple episodes about players to go after. The aging core, maybe we do need some more players to go after. I do not play Diamond Dynasty myself, but there are some big players on the Discord server, including Pat. So if you look for Sully in the Discord server, he's a big Diamond Dynasty guy. He is huge on that. So I appreciate all of you being a part of this series. The next time that we're really going to be in MLB The Show will be when MLB The Show 24 comes out. But we'll still keep doing some stuff over here, especially with the Pirates. We'll wrap this up here. NHL, oh yeah, Slim plays as well. NHL 24 is on its way, coming this weekend. I'm not sure exactly on the time for Saturday, so keep an eye out in the Discord server, but likely Saturday evening. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday evening. We will have a deep dive into franchise mode on NHL 24, so make sure to subscribe to not miss out on that. Leave a like if you enjoyed the ride, as disappointing as it was. And unfortunately not right now, Slim, but we will. I know we keep saying it, but it will happen. We'll be talking soon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here along for the ride. Have yourselves a great Friday tomorrow, a great weekend ahead. Big things coming here on the channel with NHL 24 coming out, and I appreciate all of your involvement in it. On the Discord server, we will talk to you there. So I'll call it now, and we'll say goodbye to the Pirates for the time being in the live streams. Hopefully something good comes from another episode in which we're going in maybe like a 2-3 year sim, like I said. But yeah, for live streams, I think that just about does it. Unfortunate, but it was a fun ride, great storylines, and a really fun last 21 weeks plus of this series. So again, thanks for being here. Have a great weekend ahead, and we'll talk soon. Good night, everybody.